So we're here for the Hennessy Pro League All-Star Race, and right now it is looking like the race has obviously already started. We have got Brody in the number 42 currently leading with someone 14. Freedom Flyer in the 14, but he is getting shuffled back into third by the 10 car. The 14 is not having a whole lot of luck. Freedom, I'm not really sure where any of them had started pole-wise, but really hope they hurry up and get someone in here with me. Oh, the number 2 of JoJo has taken a dive into the infield, and he has taken out the rest of the field. That could possibly be a caution. Although, it is not looking like it is. We stay green for now. Number 62, after being taken out by that 2 car, is, I'd assume, in the back of the pack right now. Let's try and find the leader again. Brody still appears to be leading even after that wreck on the front stretch from JoJo and the 62. Here's we had a lead change a couple turns ago. The 14 of Freedom Flyer has appeared to take the lead from Brody in the 42. We are 3 wide, 2 wide going into turn 3, and seems all is fine. There's someone coming out of the pits. It looks to be the number 2. JoJo must have just pit a moment ago. Hopefully he's able to merge back well onto track without much issues. Again, apologies for the lack of commentating. I was not aware I was going to be doing this until probably about 15 minutes prior. And I could have sworn I would have had someone else in here with me. But otherwise, we press on. Currently, the 42 is still trying to take back his lead from the 14, with the 48 slowly sneaking up behind them. Ooh, they're in the dirt a little bit. Looked like Joker was trying to make a move out of turn 2 there, but I assume he backed out. Joker still not trying to make any moves on his teammate. Brody in the 42 has just taken back the lead from the 14 and pushed him out of the line, and it seems like Yubi and Joker in the 48 and 88 are going to keep the 14 out of the inside line. The 42 has pulled up high to keep the 14 up front because he knows once the 48 and 88 get up there, he's pretty much a sitting duck. Looking back over at the 2, who about 8 laps ago had plowed in through the infield, he seems to be sitting most likely a couple laps down, but holding up the 10 car. He's making a move to the inside of the 88. Or, nope. He's actually pushed the 88's teammate away from the inside line, and I don't know. The 42 of Brody is still holding the lead with Joker in the 88 in second, and the 14 of the number 10 car of Heredia, followed by a few other drivers, have pulled into the pits, presumably to make pit stops. I suppose we're at that point in the stage. The 47, the 94, the 43, the 24, and the 10 of Heredia have all pulled in to make their pits. The 47 and the 94 have already pulled out, and there's a wreck coming out of turn 4. It is the 95 of Masopes. That's a tough break for him. Masopes currently I believe the points lead of, yes, Masopes currently the points lead of the XFINITY series, has gotten into an incident coming into the pits. He's going to be in there for a while. We'll follow up on that later. It looks like the 42 of Brody has still not pit, surprisingly. Unless he did. He seems to be taking the turn fine. Oh, never mind. The 42 is coming to the pits now. I will. Yep. We have the 42 of Brody coming into the pits, the 96 of Rich Gang, and the 41 of Drunkfest pulling into the pits to make their pit stops. I will try and find the leader again. The 42 has made it, along with the 41 out of the pits. They didn't seem to have very many issues going in and out. I believe the 42 might still be the leader, but the 88 of Joker might catch back up and take the stage. Ooh, 24 there, almost catching the rear end of the 96. Thankfully he avoided that one. That could have been disastrous for Wang Liquin's race. The 48 of Yubi has fallen back a little bit behind the 88 and 10. The 88 is his teammate. That 10 car seems to have pushed him out of the draft. And here's the current Xfinity points leader. Presumably a lap or two down. Hopefully his night turns out a little bit better than it's going right now. The 42 seems to be just all by himself for the most part. I believe, again, he is still the leader, however. Looks like the 10 is making a move on the 88 into turns 1 and 2. He might get him coming out of 2 if he has the run. But it looks like still going into 3 and 4. He still hasn't cleared him. They're still side by side, and the 48 is ever so creeping up back to his teammate. And Heredia put the 88 into the wall, and the 88 has spun out. That appears to be the end of the stage, actually. I will get confirmation on who the stage winner is. Yes, the 42 has won the stage. Congratulations to him. We will be back shortly. And we are back. And trying to get to our stage winner. Lineup appears to be the 42 of Brody, followed by the 53, the 41, the 10, and then the 88 and 48. Start wasn't too chaotic from what I saw. 42 still able to hold off his lead after the first lap. Hopefully the rest of his night goes alright for him. Back to the 88, who's currently trying to get past the 53 by using the 10 car, who just left him actually. He might be able to get him on the inside if the 10 decides to stay high, going into turns 3 and 4. Ooh. He's got past the 53. Alright. Still no lead changes. It's still the 42 car, the 41 car, now the 10, the 88, and the 53. Looking back to the 62 of Mo, remember earlier in stage 1, he got collected by the 2 car of JoJo, and he appears to be running decently. I believe he might have gotten the lucky dog position. He could be on the lead lap, but he's currently seeming to fight the 47 for a spot, and it looks like going into or coming out of 4, he might have it. Yes, he does. All right. Coming back to the current XFINITY points lead. He seems to be struggling a little bit. He must not have repaired that damage, or he got collected in an earlier incident. But his night looks to not be going very well as of the moment. Excuse me for one moment as I get someone into the booth. Alright. We are back to the race. I'm joined by my... Yep, you're good. I'm joined by another Toyota driver in the JGR series, or the JGR group. The 18 car of NBDU got dropped. Glad to have you in the booth finally. It's been a rough stage for a good handful of drivers. The 2 and the 62 got collected in a wreck in stage 1, and it looks like the 95 of Masopes hasn't been doing very well so far, but otherwise you haven't missed that much of the race. Oh, that's, yeah, alright. It's fine. I didn't even know I was going to be the only one for a little bit, but it's, yeah, it was definitely a rocky start at the bit. It appears that the 42 of Brody got shuffled back or pit, and the 48 of Yubi has come into the pits for stage 2. Yes. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to send you an invite without disconnecting. Oh well. I lost track of the leader at the moment, but I believe the 42 might still be the leader, and he's currently going into 2. Yeah, you're about a turn or 2 behind. Drunkfest seems to be stuck out by himself. I don't believe he's a lap down, but he might have just come out of pits. I think I could. I don't know if that'd boot me off air, though. Cannot use this feature while broadcasting. Yeah, I figured. Alright. You can't do it while broadcasting. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully we can this can be worked on a little bit before the race. I mean, I'm not... Yeah, I can't hear you in the stream over your phone. Alright. The 96 and the 2 have come into pit for the stage. I believe the 42 is still the leader of this race, however. The 88 has also come into the pits to make his stops. Alright. I will be back in a moment. I'm going to get my booth partner into this race. We will be live again momentarily. So I'm going to back out because obviously I have an invite to the lobby myself, so I'll rejoin there. Yeah, you do.